In the name of safety, people and their legislators generally fall into one of two camps: either ban guns completely or take steps to ensure that those who want to be armed legally and responsibly can be. This extends into school safety, and while a handful of states have worked on measures to allow teachers and staff to carry in schools, Georgia has a new proposal, one that would offer educators an additional $10,000 a year to carry at work. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As usual, our video today is brought to you with the help of Blackout Coffee Company. Blackout Coffee is built on support of the Second Amendment, veterans, and your rights. They work with gun rights groups like Firearms Policy Coalition directly through their partner roasts, have full auto coffee subscriptions, and even have special packages you can send to soldiers overseas. To check them out and help support the channel, go to blackoutcoffee.com/libertydoll. The proposal for a cash incentive for teachers and staff to carry comes from Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones. The legislation would be on top of reforms already passed for training programs, safety plans, and the ability for individual school systems to decide if they want to allow teachers and school staff to carry. The teachers would also be in addition to the school resource officers already stationed on site. Senator Dixon said in a press release, "With this legislation, we will make sure our teachers are more equipped to handle security threats, our schools are even more prepared for emergency situations, and we will expand grant programs to allow schools to hire additional security personnel. Adhering to our principles, this legislation will maintain local decision-making and will not come with any unfunded mandates. I look forward to working hard to pass this legislation to make sure our students remain safe in school and can remain focused on learning." Now, I still believe that taxation is theft, but this is a use of my stolen dollars that I could get behind. Granted, the legislation won't be introduced until the 2024 session, so we don't know the full text and what's actually in it. But it's being marketed as an opt-in program for schools and individual teachers. It would be completely voluntary, and the bill would require the state to come up with standards for a training program that the teachers would have to take and pass before being allowed to carry at work. The one caution I'd take is that it could incentivize teachers to carry for the wrong reasons. There are plenty of school districts that have armed teachers without the state-funded pay bump, but according to Fox, few in Georgia have taken the opportunity. It could be the extra push that some teachers need, so long as they realize it's still a very grave and serious responsibility. Of course, critics say that it will make schools even more dangerous. Jones says that it's better than no options at all, and as multiple recent events have shown, you can't always rely on law enforcement to show up and act in a timely manner, if they even act at all. Some parents argue that all it will really do is provide teachers with a license to accidentally kill students and misread threats. Those critics argue that instead, teachers should be getting the $10,000 to buy school supplies rather than funding a, quote, extremist agenda. Ultimately, each school system will be able to make their own decisions on this, but at the end of the day, I really wonder why anyone who thinks gun ownership is extreme would choose to live anywhere in the South. Like, we have New York for that. I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts on this down in the comments. On the one hand, definitely could get people armed for the wrong reasons. On the other, it could pay for the training programs and firearms and reward teachers who are looking to do a good deed and are willing to step up for their students. Again, only time will tell what's actually in this bill and whether it ends up being worth it. I will be on the lookout and will bring you the full text whenever it becomes available. Until then, you guys know the algorithm drill with the likes and the shares and the subscribes and the notification bell. And as always, thanks for tuning in and happy shooting.